Welcome to More to Know on Daily Ad Brief. I'm your host, Kent Lewis. Joining us today from Nashville, Tennessee is Michael Epps Utley with GoEpps. Welcome to the show, Michael.
Hey, Kent, glad to be here.
In 30 seconds or less, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, digital marketing agency, Nashville, do a lot of work in healthcare, what we call the trades, sort of residential, commercial, a lot of manufacturing, technology services, sort of all parts in between. But yeah, I've been in business 11 years, just hit the Inc. Regionals Award, not the Inc. 5000 list yet. We're working our way there. But yeah, doing all sorts of digital marketing here in Nashville and clients coast to coast.
Fantastic. Thanks for that quick update. Now, let's talk about, as a practitioner, what tactics and strategies are you feeling are most effective today for marketers to get the message across?
Yeah, we think it's a good time for everyone to remember best practices, consistency, a steady flow of content that's going to the website, but also to social media channels and email. And wherever possible, getting into video, doing more with video, not just quick iPhone videos, but also a handful of like produced videos for your products and services. AI is kind of a big thing everybody's talking about, but we tend to kind of lean everybody back in the direction of best practices and maybe using AI here and there to complement content development, but not depending on it or looking for any kind of silver bullet, but thinking about the things that are going to matter the most and have the most traction over time.
And of those channels, which ones would you start with the average business that's has a momentum, has a brand, but you're just getting engaged and haven't really marketed seriously?
Yeah, for us, a lot of what we do is things like healthcare networks. They might have 100 locations across the U.S., and a lot of those don't even have the basics covered. So, claiming your Google My Business profile, your Google Business profile, making sure that your website is serving out fast enough pages. These are some of the things that are basic pieces of an online presence. And a lot of people, when they get to our front door, they don't have those in place. So we're often taking 12 months to go through sort of remedial work and get them up to speed, and then building on top of that platform to scale up what they're doing with digital marketing. But yeah, for us, a lot of times it's getting people started and just covering all the bases and cutting out a lot of the sloppiness they have in their marketing when they come to us.
Makes total sense. And I don't want to throw a big curveball here, but as I'm looking at what we've talked about, you mentioned, we have a potential recession, we have inflation, we have a really polarized political climate. Is there any advice you would give brands, smaller businesses in particular, to how to one or two tips on how to navigate this uncertain environment?
Yeah, I think a lot of times marketing dollars, and this is kind of a perennial discussion for marketers. I've been in the business for 25 plus years, but there's always the idea that marketing is the first thing to get cut. And for some reason, during the recent couple of years, all the change, we're gaining clients, not losing clients. And I think it's because our stuff is priced to deliver a lot of value. And I wouldn't say that we're cheap, but we're dependable. We're very steady, a high focus on customer service. So yeah, for our clients, we recommend consistency. Consistency in digital marketing, like publishing content on a regular basis, that's like having cash in the bank. It's that regular flow of stuff that keeps you fresh and present in search engines, because if you don't serve your customers, somebody will. And that's true in digital marketing as well. If you're not going after page one, somebody else will. And so we find that consistency is the key that trumps every silver bullet.
Great. Good response. And then my last question is, what one to two channels would you suggest brands look at in the next 2 years that they should be getting serious about?
Yeah, that's great. We're seeing a lot of merger between the behavior of search engines and social media platforms. So I think thinking about your content, not as just something for your website, but maybe think of the website as the hub and having that content go to the website and then go to the website again with a video format, maybe a full transcript if there's any variation between the source and then the video. But then making sure it's being pumped out to social media and email, and also formats like a podcast. It's really easy. We're launching a product next week where we take a series of videos, brand videos that we develop for a client, and then also roll out the audio as a podcast series. And so this form of publishing generates a lot of good, high quality inbound links back to the URL back to the website. So thinking about things more strategically and touching some of these multimedia channels that you thought might have been out of reach, we can bring those in reach with better planning. And so I think that's where things are going, a better return on investment and more of a focus on efficiency and forethought for using content in multiple channels.
Great insights. Thank you, Michael, for sharing those today with us.
Yeah, thanks, Kent. Thanks for having me on.
You bet. To find out more about this episode's guest and topic, please visit dailyadbrief.com. We hope you'll join us next time for more to know.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.